Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, right there. It's a little bright today. Sometimes a wine or spirit will drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label. We read everything that's on the label. We take a look at the artwork. We find out what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. We always use the same glassware here, that way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And we always do a sip before a sniff. Why? Wine expert Fred Dex will explain it all to you. He can do a lot better than I can. And finally, all our beers served at the correct temperature. Ales at 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and lagers 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. The folks at ThermoWorks sent me a lollipop thermometer. I use that to check our beers. And there's a link in the description box below if you want some more information about them. All right, what do we have today? It's a little, as I say, hazy and stuff on the label, but we have Other Half Forever Ever. And that's tough to, there's a picture at the beginning of this. You can see the can better there. All right, Other Half here in Brooklyn, New York. Forever Ever is a double dry hopped hazy India Pale Ale. Now, let's see what the label says. Okay, we start out over here. The federal government tells me that I should not be a pregnant woman or operating machinery if I drink this. And you know something? I have to question here. Brewed by Other Half Brewing Company, Oakey Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. There must be a contract going on here. It must be a contract. Because that, well, I'll look it up and I'll put the rest of the information in the description box below. Okay, hops, Mosaic, Cashmere, and Citra. It has 4.7% alcohol by volume, and it is 1 pint of beer. Massively double dry hopped, low ABV crusher with notes of peach, tea, citrus, passion fruit, and mango. Okay, it's a tropical paradise. Peach, tea, citrus, passion, fruit, and mango. All right, let's crack this open and see if it meets those expectations. What I'm looking for is a hazy, pale India or double dry hopped hazy. It is a hazy India Pale Ale. It's going to be just almost like a milkshake, and apparently a tropical milkshake. All right, here we go. Well, it is certainly effervescent. I can smell hops from here. Whoa, yes sir, that is a real hop farm. All right, well, it is an IPA, so it should be 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's take a look and see. Oh, a little chilly, 49.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's just a smidge. I might not be able to pick up some of the flavors. That might be it. All right, well, it is semi-proper temperature, a little cool, but it looks like an India Pale Ale. Let's see if it tastes like one. Cheers. You notice I took 2 sips. The reason for that is the first sip is I have to wake the taste buds up. Now they're alert. Now they're ready. Let's go in for a nosedive. Well, there's a lot happening in the nose. That's for sure. The aroma. I'm actually getting some of that passion fruit in the aroma, which is kind of rare, but it's there. It certainly is passion fruit, that's for sure. Let's see if the taste buds agree with the olfactory friends. Well, for a double dry hopped hazy India Pale Ale, let's start with the body. It has a very lush body, full mouthfeel, very nice on that. The hops that they use here, Citra I'm familiar with, and that is kind of a lemony thing, and I'm getting that. Mosaic and Cashmere I'm not as familiar with, and they're going peach, tea, citrus, passion fruit, and mango. These are all, it is a very subtle, I'll put it that way. Yeah, the flavors are there, but none of them are coming out and screaming at you. None of them are plopping themselves down on your taste buds and saying, I'm here. However, the finish is spectacular. That is, there's a very nice finish to this. Some beers are 15-second beers that you gotta wait a while for them to kick in. Or 5-second beers. This one's a 15, but it finishes nicely. So, does Other Half Forever Ever meet expectations? Well, I was expecting a lot of, I was expecting a much heavier tropical fruit flavor, so I am a smidge disappointed there. But it does deliver. If you lower the bar to just exactly what the label says, yes, it does. It delivers. Does it meet expectations? It just misses. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate a comment as well. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.